and look exactly like.
No.
And then they scissored each other.
Bed in the corner shit. It's happening.
Sex angles.
Yeah.
What's a sex angle?
This episode will certainly be demonetized.
All right, let's come in.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome.
Picky Boys.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
How you doing?
Welcome.
We should have a theme song. I still stand
you
by
should
that.
sing it.
Dude, on the ones before, like we ever posted, you know, like in the before tapes, that's what you wanted a theme song.
Picky Boys, so picky.
Yeah, like just like that. Just like that.
It's a podcast.
What's going on, everybody? If you haven't seen the special episode we put out before, you know how we do some of those. We were in front of green screens and we brought out the shock collar again. If you guys want to laugh a little bit, you should watch that. Did you guys find that hard?
That's a good one.
I wasn't in it because I was behind I was the guy in the chair. I was a little tech booth guy. It was the first time we had a little running green screen while we were doing shit. So
green screen.
it's a little tough.
Pretty fun.
But what
Like
about for you
that one.
boys? Was it tough?
I don't think it was tough. It was just, nerve-wracking just to do it sitting there and, we saw the timer, so we knew how much time we had and stuff like that.
Yeah, 2 minutes to guess where you are with very poor hints is.
Which, before you get up there and, you think, wow, 2 minutes, I'm definitely going to get this, right?
Bring it closer to you, Martin. Make it
I'm
easy for yourself.
definitely going to get
The louder, the better.
I'm definitely going to get this, right? 2 minutes? Oh, yeah, definitely. Then that shot collar gets on, and you're like, I hope I get it. That definitely turns into a hope. And then as you're going, you just look over, and I see 20 seconds. I'm like,
JT, I think the best pair to give clues was you and Carucci, and I think JT had the best. You had the best crew for clues. I think.
Oh, absolutely the worst.
I was trying so hard. But when I saw the thing was the slow marathon, the gun goes off, and they're just slow. I lost my train of thought.
thought
There's
it was
nothing I could have gained from.
I thought it was a zombie movie. I didn't realize that it was a slowed
He
down
didn't even know what
marathon.
it was. And he was
Yeah.
watching the
I
screen.
read,
So
I
how am I
read
supposed
it
to
on
guess
the
it?
top. It said slow-mo marathon. I'm like, all right, I'm going to just lead him to marathon. If he says marathon, let's just give it to him.
That's fair. That would have been fair.
Because it was so ridiculous too. There were like people tripping. Like, is it? I don't even. Was that real video of a marathon?
They
Or
were
is it-
falling in slow motion,
I
too.
think it was a promotion for Baywatch.
Yeah, it looked so high quality. I didn't think.
Yeah, and it was
a real marathon.
literally like I think it was just a block long, or it could have been like 10.
Yeah, that's how I thought it was like part of a movie where like maybe they did like a slow motion ray or something. You know, like hey, everybody.
Oh,
Like everybody made everything go in slow motion.
I don't know.
Marathons are incredible. Anybody who can run a marathon is a
Deserves your
hero.
respect.
Yeah. It's so hard.
It would probably
Looks so
take me
hard.
3 days at least
Was it
to
20?
run one.
How many
Like
miles?
3 total days.
26.
26.
If I do like
6.2?
8 miles a day. After 8 miles in one day, I'd give up, and then 8 miles the next day, I'd give up, and then maybe I'll make it the next 10.
Isn't it a thing like they hit like literally like I've clearly never hit this, but like don't they hit like a wall? Like it literally feels like your body doesn't want to like just move anymore.
Yeah, I've
And
heard
you're-
that you get a runner's high from running where your brain's releasing dopamine because you're running. I've heard that during a marathon around the last 2 miles, your brain runs out of dopamine.
That's good. That's good. And you feel everything.
That's when people start shitting themselves.
You
and-
see
That's
the
important.
people with the spaghetti legs running,
Yeah, it's
and
like,
they're just trying
it's like
so
wobbling.
hard, but it looks like they just got,
Dude, and then there's people who run ultra marathons. Literally, it's running a marathon like up a mountain and then running the same marathon back down.
What about the marathons that are like
That's
100 miles? Like, what do you, this is not a person.
You know they shit their pants during those
Crazy.
on purpose
crazy
because
shit.
it's so long that they need to take a shit.
You think they wear diapers?
I
Dude,
think
you ever-
diaper will slow you
But then
down.
don't
Dude,
you get like a diaper rash?
You
Like, how
ever
do you
try
shit
to
your
try to
pants?
like half move?
First of all, I would consult you because you're the expert.
Wouldn't the shit be upsetting? You know, wouldn't the shit? I mean, because
Dude,
shit is
I think-
it gives you a rash.
I would just pull
I
my
think
pants
you're already
down.
running 100 miles. Your bones are like things are just
Yeah, I
breaking
think-
either way. I don't know if shit in your
Exactly.
pants is gonna slow this guy or woman down.
I think I think it's probably honestly the least of your problems.
So
at that
there's
point.
just a bunch of smelly people
shit
running
is
around.
Incredibly irritative to the skin. That's what a baby's rash is. You know,
Diaper rash.
like a diaper rash.
Yeah,
They probably baby powder beforehand.
maybe that's
Powder
true.
powder their butts up.
baby
bro.
powder's not stopping
Potentially, I
that.
don't know.
They probably carb
you don't
load
think
and
any
they
of
just
them
have
take a
some
big
kind of
douche
gadget?
right
Yeah, and you don't
before.
think any of them could just pop over real quick and then keep going?
I'd shit on the run. Just pull my pants down while I'm running.
You
I think-
spray the people
Yeah,
behind you,
exactly.
slow them down.
Maybe some of them do that, but they definitely can't afford the 2-3 minutes it takes to wipe. That's
Oh yeah, no.
that'll
way.
go from first place to fifth
insane.
place.
Do you know what I would do? I would wear 2 pairs of underwear and sacrifice that first pair, throw it off, and keep going.
That's a good strategy.
Boom.
Now you gotta,
That's
in order
just
to
a
take
diaper.
off that first pair, you gotta take off.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably flashing a couple people, but I doubt they're focusing on
You're
any
also
wieners.
you're still gonna get a rash that way. I think.
Yeah, but again, I don't think my body's
I don't
making
know,
it.
Yeah.
after that 100-mile marathon. I'm probably gonna need to either go to the hospital or take a week to recover at least.
What about the people who just like kayak across the Atlantic Ocean
I was
from
a
Europe
Polish
to
guy
America?
did that.
What
He
about the
went
people
from-
that swim?
Oh, swimming? I don't know about from Europe.
Should
I
have
know
one
they
of
went
those
from like
people.
Florida to Cuba swimming. I know there's Alexander Duba went from like Portugal to Florida in a little kayak.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Like swim in the English Channel and shit.
I don't know where
bunch
he
of people
left from,
died
but he
doing
was
that,
from
right?
Europe.
Why?
Because it's too long.
Yeah, you run
Too
into a
long.
storm.
You run, or you just run out of energy and then you can't. You just drown.
He said
like
for 13
pretty
days
simple.
he couldn't row. He was hiding because the storm was so bad.
What are these people doing?
He's also like a 70-something year old
kayak,
man.
that
He
makes
has a death
sense.
wish.
So the storm was so bad that he had to hide in his kayak and just hope this thing doesn't tip over. You're in a
No,
little,
it
you're in
was-
a little coffin then.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's literally a little coffin.
It was a 2-person kayak, but he converted the second seat in the back into like he had a little cover over it so he could hide from the rain and stuff.
Dude, I can't even imagine laying on my back in any
For
sort of boat
13
and
days.
I'm just at the whim of Poseidon essentially, and just if this thing flips, that's it.
It's
Like-
just a floating coffin.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like 13. You said he couldn't row for 13 days. It was a
Yeah, he
13-day
hiding,
storm. Was
something
like a
like
fucking
that, yeah,
Moby Dick
How
at
long
that
was
point.
the trip?
a few months.
Man,
What do you fish?
Oh my God.
You had to fish, right? What do you eat?
He couldn't get off
good
his
point.
kayak, but he had people come with a boat and like they would drop like a gift bag in the water. I think
That's like
but
the
I
so-
knew he did have a whole lot of stuff on. Like he had the sonar, like the.
That's kind of like Man vs.
Feeding
Wild.
time.
Yeah, it's kind of like Man vs. Wild, and they're giving him pizzas behind the camera.
Hey man, give this guy a break.
Fair.
At least he's not.
Yeah.
He's not
That's
saying
fair.
he's out
Fair,
there
it's
alone.
fair.
You know.
true. I mean, he definitely needs to be supervised in,
Yeah,
in
he had to
any
be
way.
supervised.
He can get whatever he wants off camera. I don't care.
Either way, you know what I was thinking about? I don't know why, but I was like, imagine being part of a threesome, and then you get also very
Devil's
big,
threesome or
ve-
regular
very
threesome?
big. The two girls,
So regular.
2 girls, and they both get pregnant.
Would they be considered twins at that point?
I don't think so.
No. No.
No,
I'm sure
but
there's-
close enough.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe
I'm sure
siblings,
there's
right?
a word for
No,
it.
they'd be
twins.
half siblings, but if the 2 girls for whatever reason were twins, they would be brother and sister, or brother and brother, or whatever.
If two pairs of twins marry each other, they'll give birth like with like their kids will be identical to the other pair's kids, like right?
No, they'll be brothers and they'll be siblings.
No, but I'm saying like if one pair a twin, I'm
know.
saying they would look exactly alike.
No,
Yes, they would. If
I
one
mean,
pair
not,
of twins,
No.
not necessarily.
No, they
I don't
would.
look exactly
No.
like my brother, and you
You're
don't
not
look-
twins.
but it's still the
No,
same two
Antonio.
parents.
No,
No,
listen.
you're getting this
listen,
wrong,
No, listen to me.
bro.
Listen to me.
You're
Listen.
definitely
just-
wrong.
all
It's
right,
called the pun
even
and
though-
square, buddy.
Yeah, they're-
exactly,
they're-
exactly.
Different traits
Antonio, you're-
don't always produce the same result.
Listen to me.
They'll be technically brothers, genetically brother and sister or whatever, but also like from a family tree they'll be cousins. That's what it is.
Yeah, but they'll look exactly alike. They have the same.
not
That's
necess-
the same thing.
not
They'll have the
necessarily.
same
That's
genes.
not-
Yeah,
that's not
they're
necessarily
twins.
though.
Yes, they.
No,
all right,
they
all
would
right,
look
all
alike.
right, not necessarily.
They will look like a brother and sister will look alike, or a brother and brother.
But why isn't it? But not necessarily right. But it is possible that they could both look exactly alike. It's the same genetic makeup.
Okay, well you
I'm on
just
his
changed
side.
it from it's technically possible.
Yeah.
So which is like probably 1 in a
I'm
billion.
telling
chance.
you, if we looked up the statistics, it
No.
wouldn't be.
No.
That's-
It
it's
would
just,
not be
it's
one
just
of them.
impossible.
Antonio, they are the same as
we
bro-
get- we
You're
get-
just genetically
You're
siblings.
just throwing out
We need
how
twins to
dominant
conduct an
and recessive
experiment.
traits work.
if two sets of twins
Right.
marry each other,
Yes.
their respective children will be siblings with each other.
Yes. And look exactly alike.
No, that is
That's like saying
it's really
that's like-
dumb.
Even if that's just it's the same exact thing as saying that like
Me
JT
and my
said,
brother will look.
It's,
No,
yes,
it's not
it
the
is.
same.
What
It
how
is.
is it not? Because if just let's say one of the pairs,
Right.
So one of the two pairs of twins, they have a child and then they have another child. Those kids aren't going to look exactly alike. It's the same
So
exact
why would
thing.
why would the two from two different
Every
parents
time
look
you
alike?
make
could.
every time you make a child, it comes out differently.
It could.
What
chances-
what if they
would
had a set of twins?
They would just look abnormally similar for being two different people's kids because both of the
genetically
parents
siblings.
look exactly the same.
What if they're
But it doesn't matter. Get out of here.
What if they're triplets now? Either way, my original statement, I thought like you think that's happened before though?
Yeah, of course.
In a threesome, two women
Oh no.
they've gotten pregnant. They both gotten pregnant.
definitely.
No, yeah, in that.
100%.
Yeah, potentially.
I want to know that conversation, man. How does that work?
I want to know like
That-
how,
either
how
that-
did he have enough to?
I don't think it's enough. You know, you don't know what's
Or
going
maybe
on.
or maybe he busted in one and then they scissored each other. you know, and now there's like this
I don't know if that's
kind of like infinity loop of baby making. I don't know.
I don't know if that's the proper. Yeah, it's one of them swallowed it. Just sort of,
Yeah.
Spit it back
Who
in there.
knows? Who knows?
Oh my god.
I can't imagine how that guy got fucked, dude. He was fucking them, but that guy got fucked. That guy got fucked.
Oh, how the turntables.
Imagine how confused the sperm would be. They're like think they're like leaving the vagina and now they're just going into a different one. It's very confusing
Talk
for
about this
everyone.
with the scissoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which way to run. These guys are like, and these guys most of me.
By the way, I don't think that can actually happen.
I don't think
But
gravity's a thing inside
also,
your body.
I don't know for sure.
there
Who
could
knows?
There could be hang time. I'm sure sperm could fly in the air, be exposed to oxygen, still get baby making.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty interesting question.
The science on the topic is inconclusive. I've looked into it, but
JT was worried many times before.
yeah, out of all my threesomes,
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Or I feel bad for the kids that believed like they could swim through like water and shit. Like the girl get pregnant.
Oh yeah, like the hot tub.
Yeah, the hot tub
pregnancy.
But I heard if it's in a hot tub that like it's
Here we go.
too
No.
hot.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
hot.
it's too
It
hot.
does-
All right.
I
I thought you were
in a
gonna say.
pool,
I thought
but
you were
in
gonna
a
say.
pool, like
yeah.
in
But
a
it is
regular
a
pool.
myth
No, still no.
that it can like sperm can travel in a hot tub. Which
I remember one story in our religion, when all the special religion class, like you meet like once a week and you talk about shit,
yeah,
like
yeah.
their version of therapy. She was telling us a story of one girl and her boyfriend, I guess, banged, and like they were afraid if like he came inside her or not, and he was gonna spray like bleach, like Clorox into her to try to like kill the
Yeah.
kill
Well,
the.
I mean, people are eating Tide
remember
Pods
that.
nowadays.
You know
so-
how like that would have like
Would have.
it would have been it for
Been
her
upsetting.
essentially. Like
I mean,
I would have burned.
not only chemical burns, but I'm pretty sure that would have just ravaged the insides.
yeah, maybe made her infertile.
Yeah, that would have been sucked. But when you're panicking, man, you try to come up with anything.
hey man, yeah, condom breaks.
Try to
spray
suck it out like
Febreze in
snake
there.
venom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop that. That's enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I feel like we aren't where we should be with in terms of contraceptives.
Oh no, are you kidding me?
There should be a much better way.
Why is there nothing for? Why is there no pill for me yet?
I think there is.
Apparently there
There
is.
should be
It's just
much
not as
better
it's just
ways.
nothing's as effective as birth control.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
Wait,
besides
there's a pill for guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
Nah,
think so.
nah, bro.
there was definitely one
definitely
that
not
was
for
like being
sale.
in developed, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's for
Yeah.
sale yet.
Oh no, I don't think it's for because I've never heard someone taking it. I don't think it's for sale, but
Well,
they're
okay,
definitely
well, I'm not
trying.
gonna go break into labs and steal this pill.
Why
I
not?
need it
You
on the
could be-
market.
you could be the
You know,
test
free
subject.
Yeah, you
market.
could be the test
You could always
subject.
cut your tubes.
Yeah, and then my dick falls off because the pill wasn't
Free
made
some
right.
Sperm just in case, you'll be fine.
That's good.
I mean,
fair.
yeah, I don't know. There should just be. I don't. I feel there has to be an easy. There has to be a better, more conclusive way. I don't know what it is, but
No.
someone should work on it.
And condoms
it's called-
suck, and they break all the time. And then hold on, because I
I've
got.
never had a
Yeah,
condom break. on
condoms
me.
usage rates. They're
not fucking
they're
hard
Yeah,
enough,
effective-
I knew I was gonna get that, but I never.
their effectiveness rates really drop down when it comes to like the standard use or whatever. You know how
Right.
it's like 99% effective under like
97,
perfect use or something,
Yeah.
and then their standard use, which drops it to like 80 something.
You're
or
drunk
70
and you do like
something.
the trampoline wrong side.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. That would just hurt.
Now I got a bone to pick with fucking Plan B. If the condom breaks and I mess up or whatever, and I gotta pay 50 goddamn
50
bucks for a
bucks,
pill. That's
man.
crazy.
I mean, it's
That's
essentially
all.
like hiring a little hitman.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's
If you just think about it like
like
that.
when Osmosis Jones goes
Yeah,
in there.
exactly. He's coming
Kills
in
the
and
egg.
going to assassinate your baby.
I wanna
That's
see
fucking
dope.
awesome.
Anatomy Park. Like
Yeah,
Rick and
I want
Morty.
to see an animated movie about that. Osmosis Jones, but like the
And then
rated
it's
R
like
version.
a Japanese warrior. After he's done with the job, he just fucking offs himself. I mean, it's pretty crazy. My job is done. It's I mean, $50 is still quite a bit, but
I mean, $50 is I'll pay $50 any time to not pay
$200,000.
thousands of dollars.
also
next 2
doesn't
years.
that like do a bunch? Isn't
fucks
that like
her up,
really
too.
not very good for you?
Yeah, apparently like
Nah,
You
I
can't
don't
take
think
it more than
that's
3
true.
times.
No, or like,
That's
yeah, I
what
was
I've
gonna
been
say,
told.
apparently
That's not true.
That's what the girls
I'm
tell
saying
me.
apparently after like 3 or 5, it starts to not like
Work
something
as
starts
much.
happening.
No, I don't know. I've looked into that, and it says that
Inconclusive.
no, it says that you should not take it more than 3 times per cycle, so per month. But there's
so,
no-
so you
everyone
gotta be
says
like
this.
you gotta be like fucking
You gotta
up.
be fucking.
You gotta
no,
be fucking.
no, fucking up. You gotta be fucking
Oh.
up.
But it's like it says there's nothing about you should. 'Cause people, that's always a myth. They say, oh, you can only take it 3 times in your lifetime, otherwise you're fucked.
You got 3 strikes.
Yeah, it's
After
like-
that,
And you're out. You're having this baby. Scientifically proven, 100% fail-proof way of contraception. Anal.
celibacy. Oh, anal. No, what if what if Danny's little thing happens where it leaks out and it pours in somehow?
Well, I don't know about
Start
that.
sucking like snake venom, baby.
It's
You need to stop with that analogy, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You do gotta do what you gotta
Bear
do.
Grylls in this bitch.
that's that is true. They always said the only way not to
that
get
also
pregnant
doesn't work.
The only way not to get pregnant is says celibacy. That's what they told us in religions class. But
Anal.
Anal.
Also a good thing.
Yeah, they tell us not to get pregnant as celibacy, but then they feed us that an angel came and impregnated someone. It's like we can't do anything then, you know? Pick a narrative, people.
you gotta pick a narrative.
Pick a narrative. Also, sucking snake venom poison
work.
doesn't even work.
Really?
Big lie.
Sure about that?
Big lie.
That's not what
Does
the
it
movies
does it
tell me.
help?
Doubt it. I think it makes it worse because it irritates the
Yeah,
point of
I
contact.
also heard it makes it worse.
Yeah.
So why do they do that in the movies? I got a bone to pick with you.
because
They don't
Hollywood.
even do it in the movies.
You need a-
really.
they
They do
do-
it in cartoons sometimes.
No, they do it. Sometimes they do it in
movies.
those. You need
I
a
gotta-
quick narrative point to get rid of a snake bite. You know,
Yeah.
So then
I'm
what's
still gonna
Snakes
try,
on a-
I'm still gonna try.
snakes on a plane. Everyone was sucking. Everyone was sucking each other on snakes on a plane, dude.
Huh, yeah, I mean venom snakes. Just get rid of them. I hate snakes. They're the worst.
I've never gotten bit by a snake or a scorpion or a spider. One of our friends got bit by a spider. He had to go to the hospital.
Barely even seen. I've only seen very few snakes.
I've seen a couple snakes. Saw a couple
More snakes have seen me than I've seen snakes.
I've
That's
jumped into a
fact.
pool with a snake, not knowing it was.
some,
It was like
you
a
know,
water snake.
some garden snakes, some
Yeah,
trouser
garden
snakes.
Then he sees a python every day.
Danny sees a python every morning.
His
I mean,
pants.
because if you're in a jungle, snakes are looking at you. You just can't see them because they're so.
Infrared shit too, man.
It's
Dude,
horrible.
imagine being able to see in like infrared.
I was on a hike when I lived in Brazil, and I was going to the top of this mountain, and I was incredibly tired already, and we passed a part, and this is like the snake's den, and it was essentially
snake cave.
essentially a tunnel of like curved white branches, and it would be all white, and you could see like snakes. Some of them would just move essentially, and you just had to kind of just don't run, just kind of go through it and just be okay with it. And I was already so far up this mountain, and I was like, I fucking hate myself. I was like, this is where I die, just in the snake den.
Just leave.
Were they
And
were they
you-
venomous?
Probably. I don't know. I
Brazil,
mean, they
in the
probably
forest,
They
probably.
probably wouldn't have told us if there were.
That's all right. You got
But,
someone will suck it out for you.
But so I just kind of closed my eyes, just walked through. It's like I hate my life.
You closed your eyes. What if you?
Oh, I had to.
What,
I couldn't.
What
I
if you
couldn't.
come face into a branch and it's just a snake? Going, How you doing?
I don't know.
Anaconda.
Because you couldn't touch it either. Because if you touch it, then it could be just a snake. They blend in.
oh, they look
incredibly.
like branches.
The snakes are white, like the branches that they use this nest.
Why are the branches white?
I don't know.
Fucking bleach tree.
I have no idea. But because they are, the snakes congregate in that area.
Oh,
to blend in.
to
blend
catch
in.
some mice and
It
birds
was,
and Dannies.
It was horrific, but I got through it.
Dude, can you imagine seeing Danny getting like lifted up in a tree by like a bunch of snakes?
Oh,
Shit myself. I'd get you
It'd
down.
be-
Don't worry.
it'd
I'd
be
get you down.
terrifying. And then somebody said they saw a snake, and I ran the fastest I ever ran in my life.
That's fair. I think a
Actually,
snake
don't
will
mind
catch you though.
snakes. Would you ever get a pet snake?
Oh
No.
my god, no.
Dude, I don't want to be that guy in like.
At the block party or in front of the bodega with the snake around.
Dude,
his
all these
thing.
girls talk
Always
about
wearing a
all these
wife
girls
beater,
talk
too.
about red flags, the red flag this, red flag that. His bed's in the corner of the room.
Dude,
That's a red
fuck,
flag.
Fuck them. Also, we'll get back to that.
Red,
We'll get back
a
to
red
that.
flag is having a pet snake. That should be a red flag. Because if you do that, you have there's something a little bit off.
Yeah, and technically you have to like feed it mice, right? You have to
Yeah.
watch it kill a mouse and
Well,
shit.
then with
You
that
give
part
it
would be
dead
cool.
ones.
That
You
part
can
would
get
be
dead
cool.
ones, I think frozen.
Nah,
or something
I
like
wouldn't
that.
want my fucking snake to get lazy. I'm getting live mice and I'm watching him hunt that shit. And if he doesn't hunt it and he doesn't eat it, he's dying.
All right, so now you're advocating that part.
Either way, it's weird. But yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all in. You know me. But besides that point, let's go.
Balls to
Can
the
we
walls,
go back to that
baby.
for a second?
Red flags.
The
bed in the corner of
the
the
bed
room.
in the corner shit. Fuck those people, man.
Fuck
I mean,
that.
my bed's in the center of the room now because I literally can't move the bed. But besides every other moment, my bed was always in the corner for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, space.
No, fuck that. Well, yes, space. That's one. But also, I need my back up against the wall because I'm too afraid of like intruders to come get me, or like that weird black figure in the dark. Sometimes
Sleep
I don't
paralysis.
want him to touch me.
I just live in an incredibly small room, so I mean, if I want to have both, like, cause I also have my Peloton in my room. If there's any way in order to have those things, you need The bed needs to be against the wall.
Bed in the center.
It's
of
the only.
room.
It's the only way.
Get off your fucking
Am
high
I gonna be
horse.
running laps around
These
my
are the
fucking
girls that are
bed?
probably like fucking. I don't know. What are girls?
But
do?
I mean, I
These
also
are probably
I
girls
also
that have their mattress literally on the floor.
Yeah,
I
no, they don't
also
even have
get-
one. They're sleeping
Exactly,
everywhere else.
yeah.
You know these fucking people.
I
How do you
also
know all the people's
get
mattresses?
I get what they mean though, because it does look better, and I guess it is inviting, as if to say like, oh, this is my side, this is your side, and we can both get out of the bed without having to crawl over each other.
Perks.
So I guess that it doesn't make sense.
No, yeah, I understand.
Also, the
fuck off.
other red flag they say that I guess that this definitely makes sense is if you only have one pillow.
Oh,
All right, that's a little
only has
psychotic.
one
That's a little
pillow.
Yeah,
psychotic.
that's a little kind. What are you gonna cuddle
That's
up to at
JT.
night?
JT only has one pillow.
You only have one
Yeah.
psycho.
What do you
But
What do you
hold?
cuddle up
And
to
all-
at night?
I don't know, man. My cock, my giant cock, dude. The other thing is that if I put my bed in the center of the room or whatever that you fucks are talking about, I'd look like a psychopath. It's a twin bed. Just be like a little skinny penis sticking out of the wall.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Wall needs a penis.
I think they're. I don't think.
I'm sure
if,
they're
if
saying
you have a
something
twin bed, I think that's already the red flag.
I'm sure they say something about a
No,
twin
I'm a
bed,
walking
too.
red flag, baby.
When are you gonna fit anyone else?
I don't know, man. Fuck those people.
I mean, two people who are intimate can sleep fine in a twin bed.
Oh, it's so bad though.
I'm just saying.
I mean, your mom likes it just fine.
That's what she's doing.
I'm just saying, man. Like all these people, how do you know where? Like you have to be seeing a lot of other people's beds, right?
To be knowing what's a red flag at this
So
point.
who are you to talk? You have to associate the guy to the bed placement, so you have to be seeing a bunch. All I'm saying, not calling anybody names.
Slut.
If the boot fits, though, that's all I'm saying.
I suppose so. The pillow thing is just common sense. To me.
Yeah. First of all, I need like 8 pillows. I need a little fortress around me.
like
I need to
firm
hug
ones,
something.
softer ones.
I need
you
to
know what
hug
I mean?
something. You know. You just
Flip it over.
you just fucking sprawl out and don't touch anything. You just
You take the pillow, you fold it, you fold
That's
it,
true.
you taco
Your
it,
arm in one-
put it behind your bed, and then you go night night. ZZ. You know what I'm saying?
it's like a psycho.
How about we go back to the days of red flags? Maybe this guy hits an animal and laughs, or maybe
This guy nailed a cat to a tree and
maybe he hits me every day, but at least his bed's in the center of his room.
yeah, really.
All right, how about we go back to other red flags?
No, I think that guy's bed is in the corner of the room apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking people. What about the 360? Talk about the 360. The
Oh
big,
my
the
God,
sex,
yeah,
the porn
you
movie that
girls-
Netflix
you
just
girls-
put. Netflix just put porn on Netflix.
What is what?
Oh,
what,
yeah, I saw
what
that.
you guys realize this whole 365 days, whatever. I'm gonna say it's just the Polish way because heritage. That whole movie pushed the whole Me Too movement backwards like 50 years. My sister was so upset about it too. I had a conversation with her and her friends yesterday, but I was like, "Oh, you guys watched it? Did you guys like it?" They're like, "Oh, hell no." They're also like, in their mid 20s. But like, I guarantee you, like all these younger girls, like, "Oh my God, I want someone to kidnap me and tie me up to a bed and get blown by another girl while I have to watch." And like, it's not okay.
No,
That's
what
not okay.
So what is this movie?
It's called 365 Days, and literally, this like a guy is. It starts off with
Don't spoil.
2. It's happening because I'm gonna save you guys 2 hours. You owe me 2 hours of your life now because I'm spoiling it. Spoiler alert! And I'm saving you, and I'm doing everyone a favor. Mafia family, dude gets shot. He's in a coma or whatever. Every day in the coma. Right before he got shot, he saw this girl. I don't know how she even got to the beach. She's from Poland, but he's in Italy. She's on the beach though for some reason, just prancing along.
Right.
Sees her, gets shot, in a coma, saves his life. He saw her face every day in the coma, somehow gets paintings of her all over the house. So my thing, I thought about this, was like he had to sit with a sketch artist for hours and be like, "Oh no, the noses are not right. No, that's the wrong color eyes. No, the E's are too big. You gotta fix it." And finally gets it right. And then for like 5 or 10 years, he's searching for this girl. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her. She saved my life. Finally finds her while she's on vacation with her current boyfriend and friend and her boyfriend, and just takes her. He just takes her and just locks her up in a room. It just takes her because she's literally walking out. She gets into one little argument with her boyfriend. She's like, "Oh," and she's like,
It's like,
she's
oh, there's
walking.
my chance, kidnap.
Yeah, I'm taking you. Sends
Right.
his little fucking goons, takes her, locks her up in a room, sees her. He's literally like naked too. He's like, "You do not know me, but I love you, and I will make you fall in love with me." Pretty much, bitch gets Stockholm syndrome. Ends up falling in love with the guy because I don't know why or what's wrong
Wait,
with her.
he was in the coma.
Yeah, he got
Then
shot.
why did she not recognize him?
because she never saw him. She was just frolicking on the beach.
He's a stalker.
Yeah,
kind
he's
of.
a stalker, and he was
remembered this girl, and then
while he was in a coma, he said, "I saw her face."
now I've seen a lot of things on Twitter about the boat scene. What's the boat scene?
They just fuck on the boat.
Okay.
The waves. I saw like captions like,
Yeah,
oh, those
like,
waves
she's on
must
the
have been
boat.
crazy.
Yeah, and I think that was the first time they fucked.
I'm just saying, like, it looked a little violent. With all the scenes.
How graphic is the movie?
She got ugly titties. You don't see his pee. You don't see his pee. But
A lot
you
of
see
people
the
said they
titties.
might see some balls. Like
Yeah, you might see.
They got
like, a
pretty
little-
close.
You see the little like curvature, the little clump.
Moral of the story for
Do you see any puss?
Do you see puss? I don't think Netflix can show
Barely.
puss.
Barely.
No, Netflix
barely.
showed whatever they
You
want.
see like the hair above the puss.
No, Netflix definitely shows puss. Ever see Orange is the New Black?
Oh yeah, they definitely show puss.
They show puss.
Show.
They show puss.
I don't know. They show
But
puss.
yeah, the girl.
They
comes-
show every part of the female anatomy in that show.
All right. So was that
They
guy's?
should normalize showing peen on screen. That's what I'm saying.
They show enough peen.
Just show.
show
They don't
everything,
really show
man.
that much peen on screen.
Because
Wait,
peen
they
isn't-
don't, or they?
They
Any-
don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They
you
should
said, he
normalize.
said they show enough peen. They don't show enough.
Anytime
I've
Netflix
never
gets
seen
a chance
peen
to
on
throw
screen,
in,
man.
anytime Netflix got a chance to throw in some sex or like some, whatever, like there's always a.
I'm just saying, it looks-
sex whatever kind.
All right. So now the big question is, was that guy's bed in the center of the room?
They never he didn't have a room. They were always.
See,
all
that's a
over the
red
place.
flag. If you don't have a bed,
He didn't have like a room.
That's a
It
red
actually
flag.
was
Yeah,
in the center of the room.
imagine taking someone home. That's probably why these fucking people said it because
Yeah, I don't
this
know.
psycho's
But,
bed is at the
what
center of the
girl
room.
in their
Everyone's
right
like,
mind is gonna watch this movie like, oh, that was so hot. This guy literally kidnapped the girl, waited for her to succumb to Stockholm syndrome, and then
people
marries
people,
him.
You ever see it's too.
Although
You're seeing
I'm-
people on leashes now pretending to be dogs in the mall.
That's just a fetish. This is straight up crime.
Well, that's fair.
also I also get the bed frame that having a bed frame makes definitely a difference.
You need a bed.
Because for a long time I didn't have a bed frame. I would just put my mattress on the floor, and it is just it
same
looks
exact thing.
irresponsible. It
like-
looks
you look like a
irresponsible.
you look like a
same
homeless
exact-
person.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
It's the same exact.
It's
thing.
really not,
Well,
though.
wait, in what way is it different? Besides,
First of all, now I
aesthetics?
like the elevated bed because it's just less of a like the you just you're higher up off the
And
ground. You
technically-
wake up, you put your feet on the floor. Fantastic.
Technically, you probably have storage too, right now.
and
a
now
little
you
more
have
storage.
Now you have storage. It is responsible,
true.
and it also decreases the chance of getting like bed bugs and stuff.
That's true.
Um,
You always got to clean your floor probably, or you get just dust on it.
yeah, I don't know. And
How do you get
and
the
it's
bed
also
bugs?
and it's also better for the usually.
do you have to be
usually
dirty to get them, or can they just kind of come?
No, they
you
can come
No,
if you get it from
you
somewhere else
probably
too.
get bed bugs the same you get lice. You probably have to lean on something that gets in, then you bring
No,
it
you
home.
can just be really dirty, I think, and then they just
grow?
They just
Yeah.
grow
Like maggot
essentially.
things?
Like if you don't change your sheets often.
They don't grow.
They don't grow. Yeah, they don't grow, but they're attracted to like the filth.
Yeah.
And
It's like
also,
getting ants.
also a bed frame has like support
Lumbar
for the
support.
mattress itself.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
has a bed.
It's not just the floor. Like I have the Swedish version. It's like so the
springboard.
slats. You
Yeah,
ever see
yeah,
those
the
ones?
slits.
It's like it's just
Yeah,
like
the
wooden
planks,
slats, and
yeah.
they kind of that
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
it.
Mine
Firm.
always fall out of place when I'm doing certain things, and it's annoying.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I mean don't buy an IKEA Malm bed frame.
No,
that thing
they're
is so
so
fucking
bad.
squeaky. I need a WD-40 for this thing. It's horrifically squeaky.
Horrifically.
Squeaky. I mean, it's like Jesus.
Dude, can you imagine remember the old school? I don't know if you guys ever had like an old bed like this before you got rid of it, like the old school like metal springs, like metal. Where
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like it
Dude,
looks like
how
it
did-
looks like a
yeah.
fence.
How did people fuck? How do people
Loudly.
fucking? How did they fucking
Probably
in
bounce
quiet?
down a lot.
Oh yeah,
too.
it's like a trampoline.
Yeah,
it's
at
like the
that
same.
point,
It looks like the
yeah.
springs of a trampoline without the tramp.
It's
Or
incredible to me.
with the tramp.
If one of them pops out and it just stabs you,
Yeah, that's like the old
they're
school.
giants.
That's like the old
yo,
school
if it,
cartoons
like
with the spring.
uncoils
over.
itself.
Well, also, weren't those in the actual mattress too?
Yeah,
yeah.
Because mattresses used to be
back in the day,
springs.
Yeah, I don't know
Now
what-
they are no longer.
yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Now it's like they took a cloud from the sky and shoved it into like some fiber.
Yeah, good
fabric.
mattress. That's an investment.
A good
I'd
mattress,
say it's worth it. Good mattress.
definitely.
You're on it for like a third of your life.
Yeah, you sleep forever.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. I mean,
Yeah, I guess
none
so.
of that stuff would be a red flag to me. If I saw a girl and she had her mattress on the floor, like I really wouldn't care.
I would.
She had her bed in the corner.
Listen, I'm not trying to judge people, right? But if a girl brought me back, or if I went back to a girl's place and her mattress was on the floor, I'd be like, a lot of people probably been here.
That's
all I'm saying.
that's not what I would think necessarily.
that.
I would
I
just
would
think.
definitely think
I would
that.
just say if there are very few people, I think, in the world whose mattress is on the floor. It just has a mattress on the floor in the corner. That the rest of their life isn't indicative of that.
I understand, but if they can judge where we put our bed, we can
Their whole
judge.
life
I
is-
could
their
judge
whole
their
life
bed
is
being
a
on the
mattress.
If her
goddamn floor.
mattress is on the floor, she belongs to the streets.
Yeah,
I want to see.
there's a better rhyming word, but
Anybody who
I was
anybody
expecting a rhyme there. What the fuck happened? No, you cheated me out of my rhyme. It's in my brain.
there is a better
I
rhyming.
owe
I
you.
mean, there's a clear one. And either way,
Yeah, there's couldn't be more obvious.
if the mattress is on the floor,
Thinking about it,
if the
it's-
mattress is on the floor, you're a whore. There it is.
That is a lot better.
And that's it's for both genders.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
we
it
both
goes both
every
ways,
gender has a
both
problem with
ways.
their mattress. There it is.
Our problem is where we put it in the room, apparently. But at least I have a bed frame.
But to be fair, if I walked into my friend's room like without them taking me home and I saw it on the floor, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What's,
what do you
what's
do?
happening
Come on,
here?
buddy.
I'd probably say what's happening here. No
let's
offense,
go.
JT, if it's on the floor, but I'd be like, what's happening? What's going
My
on?
mattress isn't on the floor, but I mean it has been. Like all of like 2 years ago, my mattress at college was on the floor, also in the corner.
To be fair, my mattress right now doesn't even fit the bed frame it's on. I have a whole essentially like a desk.
Yeah. I
Next
have a
to my
working
bed.
hangover.
station.
Yeah. I just
But
put
also
shit on it.
the bed frame assists with like angles. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sex?
Like sex angles.
Yeah.
What's
it
a
is.
sex angle?
Like 90 degrees or
That's the angle
That's
the cameraman
crazy.
has to
Pythagorean
hold.
theorem. I don't know.
Dude, my girl hit 70 degrees. Dude. That's crazy.
We had like a 20-degree arc, man. Arch.
Speaking of sex angles,
What's
the
about to
other day
happen?
I came across this thread. I don't even remember where, but it was a thread of pictures because people was like, someone made a tweet or something about like porn stars, and someone's like, "Yo, screw the porn stars. We gotta show the cameramen some more love," because then like there were people like, "Yeah," and some guy was like, "I'm a cameraman. Here's a picture of me at work," and it was literally like
It's just
a dude, and the girl was sitting on the guy's face, and he was like in between them with the camera.
Yo,
like, you know what
they
I mean?
get some
Like,
angles.
They get close up. They might as well
Yeah,
be
dude.
naked and in the action.
They get
because
some
they
angles,
get
man.
some really disgusting areas.
Sometimes like just to get the angle, the fucking dude's balls are resting on his like
yeah,
forehead.
head. Yeah, there
like,
was
huh?
one like that.
For the love of the job, baby.
it's like please, this is making me. You
There
know,
was one where they had like he literally like got on the dude's back to like get a downward angle shot. of
That
the
is-
blowjob.
that's commitment.
see that's when porn stars that job must be at some point like, what am I doing?
It was
Now
like
you
people, it was
understand.
like it was like people who went to film school and couldn't get a job, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make it in the
Oh no!
adult film."
Tell me there's not
industry.
some people that went to film school to be a porn actor, camera guy.
That's true.
It's just
I
like
hope
At least half of them.
at least half.
Well, this episode will certainly be demonetized. So enjoy this ad-free episode of the Picky Boy.
Every episode tonight. I got a good 40. We could get out if you want.
Okie dokie.
I'm good with that.
We're good. All right. Tell them where to find you, Danny.
You can find me at DMore723 on Instagram and Picky Boys Pod on TikTok.
Follow that TikTok. You can find me at Marcin_Mears on Instagram. It's pretty much where I be.
Send it Tizzle.
You can find me at JBalls on YouTube and JT Holden 97 on Instagram.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast, like, subscribe, and do all the other things.
Do all the other.
And watch our latest
uncles.
video.
Don't watch 365 days though.
The Picky News shot
Picky
collar
news,
thing.
shot collar thingy.
Shocking
Check
news.
it out.
Boom.